Meet everybody, it's David Nightshade here, and you might see Draco in the background over there. Hi, Draco. So, if he talks randomly, you know it's him, because he won't leave the room. Just kidding, I love you. Anyway, this video, I'll be making a topic on a trend that goes on a lot in the Wiccan community mostly. A matron and patron goddess and god. Should you have one? Should you not? And my views on some people debate on whether or not if they choose you or you choose the gods. So onwards to this topic. What is a matron and patron goddess and god? A matron goddess is a goddess who resonates with you more personality or energetically wise. Like I call them Pacific deities. Pacific deity is an actual goddess or god of a culture, such as Isis, Kuan Yin, Aphrodite, Venus, etc., etc., as opposed to just the goddess. Some people feel they need to have matron or patron in order to resonate more with the goddess and god. There are a lot of Wiccans that I've seen, especially beginners, who freak out and panic because they don't have one, which it's not necessary to have one, but some witches and Wiccans choose to have a matron or patron deity because, like I said, it resonates with them more. Energetic-wise, I do have a matron and patron. My matron goddess is Isis, and my patron goddess Thoth. It changed several times, and I forgot to explain what a patron god is. And a patron god is the god, a masculine, or just a deity who represents the male energy, etc., etc., one who resonates with you, etc., etc. Now, my views on whether or not if they choose you or you choose them, I believe you choose them, because a lot of Wiccans and witches always state that the goddesses choose or the gods choose you. No, I don't see it like that, because we are part of the goddess and god. They're in us, so we have to listen to our intuition. If my intuition tells me that this goddess, even though they're calling me, I don't want to freaking work with them, or my gut's telling me do not work with them, I'm not going to work with them, period, because my intuition's telling me not to. I picked my patron gods. I picked Isis and I picked to work with Thoth. Thoth being because he's the only male deity that I really resonate with, and Isis because I liked working with her and the energy she gives off is what I'm trying to achieve. If that makes any sense. For instance, Isis is more of a healing goddess, very motherly, very peaceful, and whatnot. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Thoth is very knowledgeable, very cool, calm, collective. That's what I'm trying to achieve and trying to work with. And they resonate with me because that's what I want, etc., etc. I can't think of anything else. Shit. Okay, and then there's another thing too, that some people sit there and state that if you work with two gods, Pacific deities, a matron patron, you can't be honoring a whole bunch of different gods. I've heard this before, and that's a crock of shit. It depends on your belief systems. I don't know the exact word for it, but I am duotheistic, polytheistic, animistic, and yeah, that's it. And somewhat monotheistic, which what those means is monotheistic means believe in one God, which is not one deity. I believe in the all. Duotheism is belief in separate goddess and god, or male female energies and dual energies. Polytheism is a belief in many deities, but I'm not hardcore polytheistic where they're seeing them as their own personalities. I see different deities of the world as only representations and or personalities of the goddess and of the god. So they're not their own separate entities. And then, etc., whatever. So, I think that's all that there is to cover with this topic. Oh no, and how to find your patron god. Like I stated, I choose my deities. What you would do is you would most likely, sometimes if you feel they are calling to you, you can go to them, but I choose not to. It's my own personal thing. But if this deity, certain deity's name keeps showing up repeatedly, if their sacred animal, for example, or their sacred color keeps showing up in your life, or someone somehow mentions them constantly, and etc., or you resonate with, you feel like you really like that deity, like you just have an affinity for them, then you might want to work with them as your matron or patron deity or goddess and god because they have a message to teach you. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, Mary part and blessed be. Say bye, Draco.